Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a quick eye look. I put up a poll on my Instagram and more people voted for an eye look tutorial, so that's what I'm going to do today. Excuse my voice, I am not feeling too well, so that's why my voice sounds so weird. But let's get into the video. I'm going to show you how to do a quick and easy eye look. Before I get into the eyeshadow and application, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any video requests or you want to say something nice, leave a message in the comments below. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to do an eye look in 3 steps. So some time ago I think I did like a 5-step or 5-color eyeshadow look, but not everybody wants to fuss around with that many colors. So today we're going to bring it back to like the ultimate basics for me when it comes to eyeshadow. I'm going to do one eye, neutral eye with a drugstore palette, and one eye with a high-end palette with a colored eyeshadow. Basically this works the same for every single eyeshadow palette that you own, but I wanted to show you 2 different ways to do it. So what you need is 3 colors, and I'm gonna start with the drugstore side. I'm gonna start with the MUA eyeshadow palette in Heaven and Earth. I've had this for so long, it's crazy. And the 3 shades I'm going to use today are these 3 shades. So those are the shades, let me see, Babylon, Catacomb, and Texanide, if I'm pronouncing that correct. And I choose a light inner corner shade, a lit shade, and a darker shade. And preferably that darker shade is going to be a matte or a satin. In this version it's a satin. And I'm just putting my brush in there, and I'm gonna apply that kind of in the crease to give that shadow. And then when I have the shadow that I want, I'm gonna center it a little bit more onto like the inner portion of my crease. As you can see, I'm intensifying that to give it a little more depth. That's step 1. And with that same color, finishing up step 1, I'm going to put this same color on the outer portion of my eye, almost going into the middle of my eye. And when I'm done with that, getting it as intense as I want it to be, when I'm done with that, I'm going to take the second color. I like to use my finger for this, that's just my preference. You don't need to, but I'm going to take the shade Babylon, the golden shade. This is the middle shade, and I am just putting that on the lid, a little bit over that darker shade, but not entirely. And the last step is getting into the inner corner highlight in this, oh my god, sorry. This thing is coming out in my situation because I've owned this for so freaking long, so that just happened. Now I'm going to put on the shade Catacomb, and I'm just going to put that into the inner corner. Apply a little bit more to make it nice and shiny. And sometimes I like to also apply a little bit on the inner corner of my eye, like the inner third. And that, my friends, is a 3-step, very easy 3-color eye look with a neutral drugstore palette. This, I believe, retails for like £4 or £5, $6-ish, €5, so €6. This is a good drugstore palette. So if you ever see this and you're wondering, I really like it personally. I always like the looks that come out of it. But I also promised to do a colorful eye look with a high-end palette. And for that, I'm using this big, bulky situation. This is the Jeffree Star Blue Blob palette. And as the name suggests, if you don't know the palette, it is a blue palette. So I'm really excited. I really, really love blues. It's just something I enjoy. So I'm gonna show you how to do a blue colorful eye look. Same way, same application, but with other colors. So what I want to do is I'm gonna take the shade, let's pick a shade. I'm gonna take the shade Blue Monday right there, the really bright blue shade. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. And I'm just gonna work that. Maybe I should have cleaned off my brush first. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm just taking that blue, just mixing it in. Get it up a little higher on the outside and rubbing this blue spot away because it's gonna look like I have black eye or something. And just focusing it on the inner corner, on the inner portion of my crease. Just look with the other one. If you see me rubbing more and correcting more with this palette, it's not because it's a bad palette or because it's bad quality in any kind of means. It's just that blue is less forgiving, putting it in the wrong spot. That's just it. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner as well, just like I did with the MUA palette, Makeup Academy palette. Yes. And now I'm gonna go into the shade, well, let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into the shade Entitled, which is this very bright shade, again with my finger, and I'm just gonna work that onto the eyelid. Let me say I'm glad I don't have to go out after this because I would look literally insane with two completely different eye looks. And that actually already being done because it looks good, I'm gonna take the last shade, which I'm gonna take the shade Cullinan. I have no clue. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce that name. This white diamond shade. I'm just gonna put that into the inner corner. Work it a little bit on the lid. Same thing as I did on the other eye. And that concludes the other side, the high-end side, the colorful side of this 3-step eye look. I hope you kind of get the idea, know how to do a 3-step eye look. If you want to see more of these 3-step eye looks, or you want a 4-step eye look, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 10-step eye look, please let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see any specific palettes, also let me know. And I have one more question. I'm wondering if you guys would like to see declutter or collection videos, so you know what I have in my collection and you can ask for me to show you specific palettes, specific blushes, how they work, how they perform. Just putting it out there. If you're interested, please comment. If you wouldn't like to see them but rather see these kind of tutorials, please let me know as well. And without any further information, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and like this video, please. It would mean the world to me. And I wish you a very, very nice day. Bye!